welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am finally doing a tutorial. I've been wanting to do this tutorial for a couple weeks now. I am doing a look all on the new Tarte Lip Palette. I've been loving this palette and I've been using it constantly, but I ended up giving myself a facial peel just like the other week. But my skin was so dry, so flaky, and just peeling off in layers that I was like, no way are they gonna see me with shedding skin on camera. So I kind of held off doing this video for a little bit. So now my skin is finally at a place where it is not like peeling off in layers and it's still really dry in certain areas. So excuse that if you see that up close and you see the dryness, but that just comes hand in hand with giving yourself a facial peel. But believe me, I feel for you who have dry skin and try to put on makeup every day. It is hard because your skin just doesn't go on as smoothly as, you know, when your skin is not so dry. So I see where you guys are coming from. So that's why a lot of things in today's video are really good if you have dry skin. I'm using some cream products and just everything I'm using is not going to accentuate any dryness. So I hope you enjoyed today's look and I'm just gonna get started. Okay guys, let's get started with priming our face. I'm gonna use that Becca Backlight Priming Filter Primer. This is the one that just kind of gives your skin like a really pretty luminous glow. Doesn't make me shiny or oily. I really like it. Just comes out in a really nice like cream form. So I'm just going to apply some of that all over. But I love that primer. It just gives the perfect amount of that glow, like lit from within glow under your foundation. I love it. So for foundation today, I'm gonna use the Guerlain, the Lingerie Depot Invisible Skin Foundation. Love this foundation. This is still one of my absolute favorites. I've been pulling this out a lot lately, so we're gonna use that today. This foundation is so pretty. It just gives, again, just such a really pretty natural glow to the skin. Doesn't make you oily, so pretty. And it just, you can see it just blends like flawlessly into my skin. And you can just see how beautiful that foundation is. Definitely one of my favorites. So moving on to brows next, I have been loving again the Anastasia Dip Brow. I just told you guys in my haul video that I just recently picked it up in the shade Caramel, which is a little bit more of a warmer tone than the blonde, which is like super ashy. And I fell in love with this color. It is absolutely perfect for my brows, so I'm gonna use that today. I just almost picked up my Inglot eyeliner. Can you imagine if I would have started applying this like pure black brows? Not pretty. So double checking that this is the Dip Brow. This is the caramel shade. I'm gonna use this today with the Anastasia number 12 brush. It's that little angle brush and it's perfect. And all I do is just outline the brows, just kind of give them a better shape, fill in any sparse areas. Okay, so then once I do the Dip Brow, I just kind of go over any little spot with the Brow Wiz and just clean up and fill in any little gaps with the Brow Wiz. I kind of outline with the Dip Brow and then fill in with the Brow Wiz. And then using my Anastasia, this is the Clear Brow Gel. We're just going to go over the brows with that. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the eyes. I'm gonna take the Dolce & Gabbana. This is that Perfect Mono Cream eyeshadow in the shade Nude. This is the one that I told you guys replaced my MAC Paint Pots. This is the best eye primer ever. I use this even on days where I'm just doing quick, like no makeup. It just evens out your eyes. This is the brush I use. I use the Sigma Precision Tapered P86 brush. It's like a tapered concealer brush and it just puts the product on perfect. Okay, time to grab the Tarte Lip Palette. I've been loving this palette, you guys. Seriously, I think I like it better than the first one. I am loving it. So this is what I've been doing. I'm just gonna do the exact same look that I've been doing. I'm gonna take this shade right here in Jet Setter and this shade right here in Smarty Pants. I'm gonna take those two colors and I'm gonna blend that into my crease. I'm just gonna take a little bit of both, as you can see, like that. We're just gonna work that into the crease. And then for the lid, I've been really using this Rocker shade and the Firecracker, which is like a bronzy shade. Both of those colors I love so much. So I'm trying to decide which one I want to use today. I think I'll go with a little bit more of the bronzy look. So we'll do the Firecracker one today. And all I'm going to do is just take that and apply that to the lid. Then I'm just going to go over that crease again. It's real quick, no extra product. Then taking the shade right here, Activist, which is like a really pretty dark brown. I'm gonna use that in the outer V. We're just gonna apply that right to the outside. And then just taking another blending brush, we're just gonna blend that into the outer V and just kind of darken that up on the outside. Okay, so moving on to eyeliner. Now I am going to use the Inglot Gel Eyeliner. This is the number 77 black shade, and I'm going to take the Makeup Forever 254 eyeliner brush, which I told you guys is life-changing for those winged eyeliners. It's perfect. So I'm just going to get some of this eyeliner, and we're just going to start winging it out. Okay, so once the liner is done, I'm gonna curl the lashes. I'm going to just curl the top lashes because then I'm gonna do like concealer and all that stuff underneath, and then I'll curl the bottom lashes. So I'm gonna use the Tarte Eyelash Curler, which I told you guys is the best eyelash curler. If you want your lashes to be like perfectly curled, this is the eyelash curler you need. I was always obsessed with the Shiseido, was it the Shiseido eyelash curler that everyone raves about? That one is good, but this one even blows it away. Once I tried this, there was no turning back on any other curler. Like, this is my curler for life. And then I'm gonna use the Chanel Le Volume de Chanel mascara. Okay, so once we do that mascara, now I'm gonna move to the under eye. I'm gonna do some concealer. I'm gonna use the By Terry Terribly Denseless Concealer. You guys must be so sick of seeing me use this, but it is truly the best concealer. It is so good for like more mature skin under the eyes. It just doesn't set. It's very light. The coverage is amazing. So I'm just going to continue to use it. You saw I have backups of this concealer in my drawer. I just cannot be without it. So I'm just gonna do a little concealing. We're going to use the Beauty Blender to blend that out. Okay, setting the under eye with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, I'm just going to take my Wayne Goss number 2 brush, which is the best brush for setting the under eye. This brush is amazing for like so many things. You can contour with it, you can do like T-zone with it. It's just perfect, but I always use it to set my under eye. It's just so soft and it just creates the most flawless look under your eye. This Secret Brightening Powder and this brush are like key. And then I do always take a little bit and I just take some of that powder and just go right down the T-zone just to brighten it up on the T-zone. Set everything a little bit and it just makes it look flawless in that, like, you know, that area where you tend to see more pores and everything. Just makes it look super flawless. Okay, so let's finish up our under eye. I'm gonna take my IT Cosmetics smudger brush and I'm just gonna take a little bit of the Jet Setter, that medium-ish type of brown shade that we used in the crease, and I'm just going to use that to smudge under the eyes. I'm gonna kind of do more of a daytime look, so I'm not gonna go too dramatic with like the eyeliner under the eye or anything. Just smudge out a little bit of shadow under the eye. Okay, so now we'll do our lower lashes. I'm gonna use the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara that you guys see me talk about and use all the time. I'm gonna apply this to the lower lashes. Okay, so finishing up with our eyes, I'm gonna take the Marc Jacobs Highliner Eyeliner Pencil in black, and I'm just going to apply this to the waterline, just of the upper lashes. Okay, so that is our final eye look. So moving on to the face now, you will notice that I did not set the rest of my face at all because my face is still more on the dry side, so I really don't need to be putting any more powder or anything on top of that to set anything. It is fine the way it is. Otherwise, with dry skin, you'll end up looking a little bit more powdery and just will not look as good throughout the day. So I'm not gonna set my face whatsoever today. I'm just gonna move on to bronzer, and I'm gonna use that new Tata Harper Cream Bronzer. This is, like I was telling you guys, is so good. Cream bronzers are so good if you have dry skin because they literally just melt into your skin. They don't look cakey, they don't look powdery, and I pull these type of bronzers out all the time in the winter. So this is that new one that I got. I've been loving it. So what I do is I take a MAC stippling brush. It's the 130 brush. It's like the perfect brush for cream bronzers. I just swirl it around in there, and then I'm just going to start swirling it around and blending it into my skin. But you can see like what a natural bronze this gives. It gives such a beautiful color, so natural. And like I said, it's just perfect for those dry skin types because it just is not going to add any extra dryness or powdery look to your skin. I love these. So I'm just going to bronze up on my cheeks a little bit. And you can see like what a beautiful color that is. It's really so pretty. And then I'm just taking a clean powder brush and just blending out the edges a little bit just to make sure that it's all blended. I just kind of go over everything with a clean brush. But you can see like how pretty that bronzer is. I'm telling you guys, cream bronzers in the winter, if you have dry skin, are the way to go. Okay, so for blush today, I am pulling out the good old MAC palette. Well, this is actually MAC and some Makeup Geek products. I'm gonna use this shade right here. This is the MAC Pinch Me blush. I love this blush. I pull this out all the time this time of year and it is so pretty. It just gives the most perfect flush color to your cheeks. So I'm just going to dab that on like that. Going up along the back of the cheekbones like that. How perfect is this blush? It is so perfect. And then I would take that same clean powder brush again and just go over that as well. I always do that just to make sure everything's blended and smooth. But if you don't have that blush, that is definitely one you want to add to your collection, especially for the fall and the winter. It's the perfect like pinch me flush color cheeks. I love it. For highlighter today, I'm gonna use the Becca Champagne Pop Highlighter. I'm going to take my brush, and I've been actually doing this a lot. Instead of just highlighting just along the cheekbone, I've been doing what like Wayne Goss did in his one video where he does more of like a kind of like lit from within look with his highlighters, and that's totally what I've been doing now for weeks, and I love it. So instead of just going straight like this, I will take my brush and swirl it around kind of all over the cheek, and it just gives your skin just a beautiful, more lit from within look versus just that like stark like line that you know you can do with the highlighters. I just like this look a lot more, and that was just like the perfect tip that I saw in one of his videos, so I've been doing that and I've just been really liking the way that looks so much more. Okay, so finishing up with our lips, I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury the Pillow Talk Lip Liner. And then using the Chanel Glossimer Gloss in number 46, I'm gonna just apply this gloss today. This is that one that I told you guys reminds me of like the Velvet Teddy kind of in a gloss form. Okay guys, so here is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I've been absolutely loving this new Tartelette in Bloom palette. I think it is so beautiful. I really do think I like it a little bit better than the first one, and that is saying a lot because I pull out and use the first one a lot, but I cannot stop using this. So if you don't have this, I definitely recommend it as something to check out or purchase because I know you guys will like it too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.